We're slinging a lot of the blarney today. That was from Dick. We have to give credit where blame is due. So, excuse me, fellow Rotarians and guests. Thank you, President John. These lyrics were perhaps most famously performed by Marilyn Monroe in the 1953 film "Gentlemen Prefer Blondes." Square cut or pear shaped, these rocks don't lose their shape. Diamonds. That's right. In her 2008 hit, Single Ladies, which won the Grammy Awards for Song of the Year, Beyonce sang, "If you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it." These songs about diamonds have nearly spanned the 80 years that Futer Brothers has been in business. Today's speaker, Debbie Eigenrauch Ashway, will not sing, but she will talk about the business of bling. As you can imagine, there are many facets to Debbie's career. One is her community involvement that includes Leadership York, she's a graduate, past president of both the Junior League to Chief Actives and Sustainers, board service with Main Street York, the YWCA, and York Hospital Women's Auxiliary. Futer Brothers is an active member of the finest Convention and Visitors Bureau in Pennsylvania. Another important facet to Debbie's life is her family. She is married to Craig Ashway, who's one of the slides for us today, with two stepchildren, two teenage stepchildren, Danielle and Mary. Debbie is a second-generation Rotarian. Many of you know her father, Justice Eigenrauch. Debbie is a third-generation family member of Futer Bros Jewelers. She has worked full-time in the family business since 1989. Debbie earned her bachelor's from Allegheny College. In 1994, she earned her gemologist title with the Gemological Institute of America and her certified gemologist title with the American Gem Society. She has served on the board of the Pennsylvania Jewlers and plans to receive her certified gemologist appraiser title next month. Please give a warm welcome to fellow Rotarian Debbie Ashway.
I am a grand Rotarian as of September, and here I am presenting today's program. Rotarians really don't hesitate to get people involved. Many of you may know my dad, Jess Eigenrauch, a longtime Rotarian and second-generation Futer Bros Jewelers. I wonder why he is not giving this presentation. Well, he is retired, paid his dues, so he gets to hear me, the third generation. To clear up the Eigenrauch Futer connection, my dad is married to my mom, Arthur Futer. Park Futer is her father and my grandmother. My dad just started out his career moving to York from New Jersey as an engineer working for S. Morgan Smith, which is now North Hydro. He met and married my mom and eventually completely switched careers and came into the family business as the second generation with the title now of Certified Gemologist Appraiser instead of engineer. Usually I'm asked to talk about diamonds and gemstones, but I'm here to talk to you today about the history of my 80-year-old family business. If you want to hear about diamonds and gemstones, I will be teaching a class at Albany in the fall. I'm always asked if I brought diamond and gemstone samples for everybody. Well, today I did, just for Rotary. At your tables, we will enjoy chocolate gemstones that Einstein's Candy custom made for us to hand out to our customers during our 80th year celebration. Futer Bros Jewelers was founded in March of 1932. Therefore, we are just wrapping up our 80th year and looking forward to starting our 81st year in business in York County. The Futer brothers actually came from Lancaster. There were 3 brothers, but only 2 decided to go into business together, one being my grandfather, Park. The 2 brothers, Park and Leroy, studied watch and clock repair at Bowman's Technical School in the city of Lancaster. Over the years, all of our watch, clock, and jewelry repairmen came from Bowman's until they closed. Bowman's building still stands in Lancaster on the corner of North Duke and East Chestnut with a plaque of brick wall. So, in 1932, in the middle of the Great Depression, the Futer Brothers, John and Leroy, came to York to start their business. They came to York because back then, York was much more progressive and industrial than Lancaster. They knocked on doors to solicit watch and clock repair business and eventually opened their first location at 166 West Market Street, which is where the Jubilee thrift shop is currently. When we had our 80th celebration kickoff this past April, we received letters and other mementos from old-timers who remembered Futer Brothers from back in their very early days. I would like to read some excerpts from one that the author actually set foot into the first location at 166 West Market Street. This letter goes way back in time. I'm sure before some of you were born. My parents were customers of your store on West Market Street near Pershing Avenue. We didn't have much money, but my mother had very good taste. We always had nice baby jewelry from your store on Market Street. She was a good layaway customer. We still do layaway, by the way. Parker Leroy knew my mother. Although she couldn't speak English, my parents were from Greece. They understood her very well. I wish I could tell you when the flood was. We went through it with your jewelry store. I was very young during the flood. I'm 87 years old now. When my mother took me to your store, I can still picture the brothers. They were very kind and humble towards my mother. When I became married, my fiancé bought my ring from your store on the square. This pleased me very much because he didn't know I favored your store because of your kindness. I hope you find this letter very interesting. Sincerely, Bessie Yoder. Over the years, customers have given us old Futer Bros Jewelers gift boxes, which is pretty neat. But this past year, we received one that actually had the 166 West Market Street address in the box. I had never seen a 1932 Futer Bros box, and my family was thrilled to receive it. And actually, that's, I believe, the first logo in the box. After a year at 166 West Market, the Futer Brothers decided to move their business into Continental Square. The building was built in 1849, and at the time was the Hartman Building, the tallest building west of the Susquehanna River in the whole country at 7 stories. The Futer Jewelry Store occupied a small space and continued expanding. My grandmother Alma also worked at the store and was the bookkeeper at that time. Ledgers were kept with pens and pencils, no computers, no QuickBooks. She kept a scrapbook that contained some of the old ads ran in the newspaper. I have a few highlights of some old ads. This particular ad ran in November 1939. It says, "Join our Christmas layaway club now. Bridal sets $10 to $350. Wedding rings $3.50 to $50. Open Saturday evenings on the square." This ad ran in 1962. With pride, you can say it came from Futer Brothers, a name of integrity, honesty, and fair dealing for over 30 years. York's oldest fine jewelry store, locally owned and operated by one of the original founders, Park H. Futer. Diamond Merchants, Continental Square, heart of downtown York. Christmas shopping hours open every night till 9 p.m., except Saturday till 5:30. This is one of my favorite ads. This was an actual ad that ran, although I'm missing the date. "Attention bus drivers, we want to congratulate you and your company on the fine, new, modern, streamlined buses we have in our city. We think they are beautiful, convenient, practical, and safe. A very marked improvement over the old type of streetcars. At this time, we want to call your attention to the fact that we have new, modern, streamlined wristwatches currently fit your wrist. They are modern, convenient, and practical as the buses you drive. Futer Bros Jewelers, 3 South George Street, open Saturday evenings." In 1959, Leroy passed away, and my grandfather Park purchased the business, although Leroy's wife Marie continued to work at the store. Park purchased the building in 1967 and started making renovations. The building was in bad shape, and my grandfather decided to remove the top 4 floors of the tallest building west of the Susquehanna. At that time, downtown York was modernizing, and my grandparents went along with a new style of architecture similar to Beer's department store. He and his wife lived on the 3rd floor in a beautiful suite. The 2nd floor was always rented to various businesses over the years. The 1st floor and basement were retail space for Futer Bros Jewelers. My grandparents renovated the look of the building to reflect the style of the day. Soon afterwards came the development of the malls and many retailers moved to the suburbs. We have participated in the affairs of our industry. My dad was president of the Pennsylvania Jewlers Association, and in 1995 he was voted Jeweler of the Year by that organization. He is a certified gemologist appraiser in the American Gem Society. I was on the board of the Pennsylvania Jewlers Association and a certified gemologist with the American Gem Society. Next month in Phoenix, I will be taking the exam for certified gemologist appraiser. Our family has participated in the York community. Park was a Mason and very involved in the Shrine. Leroy was very involved in the Knights of Columbus. My dad was on the boards of the York Chamber of Commerce, Main Street York, and the York Credit Bureau. He's been a Rotarian since 1968. My mom was the president of the York Symphony Auxiliary and on the board of the York Symphony. She was also very active in the Ambulance Club. I have been president of the Junior League of York and on the boards of YMCA, Main Street York, York Hospital Women's Auxiliary, York College Women's Auxiliary, and did I mention Rotary since September? In addition to family members physically being involved in organizations, Futer Brothers donates to many organizations' fundraisers, including many silent auctions and raffles. Recently, we joined in celebration with Olivia's House 10th anniversary by donating a diamond necklace to help them raise money. We sell the SPCA of York logo charms and pendants with half the proceeds going to the SPCA of York. The York Symphony celebrating their 80th year was a great reason for us to sponsor the Christmas Messiah concert this past December. We are big fans of supporting the local small business because then we are able to support our local community. In 1993, we opened our branch store on 2820 Wakeford Road and are celebrating 19 years in that location. We continue to provide the services, fine quality, and uniqueness that the downtown location provided. My grandfather's motto was always trust and confidence, which is in many of the old ads. Futer Brothers and the Futer Brothers family have always been strong supporters of downtown York. As a retailer in downtown York, we hung on longer than most. My mother owned the building and did a nice business. In 2005, when many started to struggle because of the crash in the economy, all of a sudden the numbers sent a strong message that it was time to go. It has been about a year since we hosted our Back in Time party, when we transported our guests back to the 1930s. Fellow Rotarian Fred Rosenmiller parked his 1932 red Packard in front of our store. The staff was in costume, 1932 music, cocktails, and hors d'oeuvres were enjoyed. We discovered that Red Hot's Three Musketeer bars, Fritos, were created in 1932, and our guests were able to snack them. Our staff is a big part of the Futer family. This is Lana Levins. She has been with Futer Brothers for 18 years, and she does everything from upholstering, sales, and is a master researcher. Jess Harrison has been with Futer Brothers for 9 years and is our bench jeweler and an extremely fine craftsman. Laurie Christie is our newest addition and has been with us for 1 year, and customers call her Miss Sparkle because of her sparkly personality. My brother David prefers to be more behind the scenes. He does beautiful machine engraving, watch repair, and sales. He is also a certified gemologist with the American Gem Society. As an independent, small family business, customer service is our top priority. We rarely say no to a request. We always try to find it, create it, or fix it. We love fine quality and unique as well as classic jewelry. We enjoy supporting local craftsmen as well as products made in the USA. Although we also feature designers from Germany, Italy, Spain, etc. We are always looking for different jewelry to keep our product fresh and current with today's trends. Although you can still find the classics such as diamond stud earrings or diamond ring. About the future of Futer Bros Jewelers, my stepdaughter Danielle has been studying fine metals and jewelry making for the past 3 years at Fairfield High School. Who knows what the future will bring? It has been my pleasure to share 80 years of Futer Bros history with you today. Looking forward to celebrating 100. I'd be happy to answer any questions. How many years does it take to become a certified Jewlers appraiser? I've been studying for that all my life. My dad, of course, has been my mentor. I learned so much from him in the store. A lot of people that receive a certified gemologist or appraiser title, just study that from their store. Sometimes people go on site to New York or California to the GIA. But I've been doing the work, for so many years after I received my certified gemologist title. Now the appraiser is the next step. It's focusing more on appraising and really fine-tuning that whole process. And I have a book about this thick that I'm studying now. So I should hopefully know it all. Yeah. Has the value of stones been affected by the recent recession? I wouldn't necessarily say the recession, but the world market has affected large stone prices. Some of the third world countries are not as third world as they used to be, like India, China. They are buying up a lot of large rough. So the United States or typical diamond cutters in Belgium aren't getting that rough. So it's that supply and demand. So I found when I'm doing appraisals on larger stones, maybe 3 carat or even 2 carat, the prices have just gone through the roof because of supply and demand in India, China. And when I talk to my cutters, if I'm looking for something that large, it's very difficult to find. And I was just shocked by the increase in price for those larger stones because of the world market. From the recession, has the buying process changed over a couple years since the recession? I would say yes, the recession definitely has affected buying. Being a luxury business, we are extremely grateful for everything we have. What we try to do, instead of carrying outrageously ticket items that are just going to sit there, we try to adjust our pricing, like the prices of product in our store, maybe a little lower, maybe a little more silver, to make it more affordable. So if somebody, gee, I can't get that $2,000 item this year, but they can certainly afford a $200 item and still get a beautiful gift. Also, I mentioned layaway. That is very helpful. It's a great idea to get that big ticket item. I've had some customers that have maybe put something on layaway in January and then each month make a payment, and then by December It's all paid off, no interest, and they've got this beautiful. Yeah, so we're trying to be creative with the economy and work with people, to keep sales going. Yes.
As a husband and father of a daughter, can you tell me when a woman has enough children?
That answer would be never. Of the precious gemstone of the years, what stones retain its value best? Well, diamond would probably be the number one. But if we're talking about colored stones, I would probably say sapphire is probably the most popular and retains a value. We get requests for rubies and emerald, but sapphire is definitely the number one. Sometimes you get some trendier stones, like tanzanite was extremely popular a couple years ago. It's kind of backed off a little bit, but I would say as far as a more unusual stone, other than the sapphire and ruby that's popular, tanzanite would be up there. Yes.
It seems that you see more and more lab manufactured simulated stones coming out there on the market. Do you get approached for those sorts of things, or is it really easy? Are they getting good enough to really get
Are simulated stones being more asked for? We don't really get many requests. People actually coming in and saying, I want a synthetic sapphire, or I want a synthetic ruby. They typically want the real stone. When I'm doing appraising, that's when it can be tricky, because that's what I'm becoming an expert on, hopefully. There are certain equipment, certain tests, and when I, of course, go to the convention, I'm always taking labs, updating them with the latest things that are out there in the world. But a lot of times, like with sapphire, ruby, and emerald, there's all these different tests, and the synthetics the test will come out pretty much the same. The sure way to tell is by my eyesight, so I have to be very knowledgeable about what's inside the stone and try to figure out if it's not synthetic. Because there's some good treatments out there, and sometimes, with the diamond, there's a lot of treatments, laser drilled or Futer filled, fracture filled diamonds, and you have to be very careful when the jeweler is working on them. If we don't know it's been treated, if she heats it with a torch, it could explode or crack. So we have to